It is Friday, 25th of August. I don't know what time it is. It's, I don't know, I'm guessing 7 something. I'm out of time. Can't even see where I'm at. I'm parked because I had 10 minutes left on my clock, which I hate because I'm only an hour and 27 minutes from my house. And I sat at this shipper for 4 hours waiting to get loaded. So, yeah, this is what I got. Yeah, 6 lifts. I did a half twist on all my straps because anything where air is going to pass through a large section of your strap, I always do that to prevent it from flopping around. It's got all these regular, what I call these tandem trailer axles, and then there's this there's a fancy set here with airbags, suspension. Yeah, it looks like that one's a drop axle too. So, but all the rest of them, all these other trailers are spring axle trailers. Yeah. It was actually not too hard. With it single stacked down the center, the way it is, I was able to get up there and actually fish these straps through pretty easily with just my arm. If these were double stacked, like if they were up to the edge and they were stacked too wide, which I don't think they can, based on the width of the, obviously because of the axles. Usually I've carried plenty of these before without all the other stuff on them. But with this stuff, these axles are actually, you know, of course, they're as wide as my trailer because they go under trailers. So I was able to fish those straps through pretty easily. And I'm just severely disappointed I'm not back at the Madison yard right now, turning in my truck for repair, starting my weekend, so I can go get my new vehicle tomorrow. I'm still gonna do that. It's just that I'm gonna get up here. I could technically get out of here at about 11 o'clock at night because I've been here so based on the time that I got here. In the little bit of time that I have to drive, I can technically, based on my hours, reset part of my clock. But I don't mess with that. It's like, what's the point of leaving at 11, getting to the Madison yard at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning to start my Saturday journey tired? I don't want to do that. I mean, if I'm going to have to wait anyway. So I'm just going to sleep tonight, get a good night's rest, get up early, and get back to the Madison yard probably around 6:30 in the morning, and start my day from there. My wife will pick me up, and we'll just start our journey to go get the other vehicle. I understand they were probably having issues here today. I'm in, where am I? Warrenton, Missouri. I'm guessing here. Let me get back inside the truck, figure out where I'm at, what time it is, what my name is. Ow. Yep, Warrenton, Missouri. It's just northwest of St. Louis. I just live right on the other side of it. I'm not going to have my... I could... In instances like this before, what I've done is I've been within an hour or so of my house. I've had my spouse come pick me up. I spend the weekend at home, and then they drop me off on Sunday, and then I leave to head out to where this needs to be delivered on Monday morning. But this week I'm dropping it off Saturday morning at the Madison yard. It's going to get turned in for repairs, and I will leave Monday morning. It's only 3 hours from the Madison yard to the delivery, so I'll make it by 10 o'clock. Oh, these are the joy. This is the thing that is on the top of my list of why I love truck driving. No. I always encourage people to find something else to do. Unless you really want to and really enjoy trucks and living on your own and not seeing your family if you have it. So, I mean, there's always things to consider. And so I do this every once in a while where I try to remind folks that this is not a fun job, and I try to and I think videos on YouTube over give a sense of probably a pleasant experience at times, which I guess there could be, but I know when I watched truck drivers, that's what additionally drew me in to drive trucks. I was thinking about driving a truck before I retired, and then I watched videos for information, and that built up my excitement for trucking. And as I anticipated, it was very difficult in the beginning, and I can understand why a lot of people quit. But as I followed the best advice ever, give it 6 months, because it gets easier as you go. And after 1 year, I felt very comfortable, just getting up and going to work. But now it's getting to that point where you wonder, this industry isn't set up in a way that, I'm not trying to be politically correct, but I'm trying to describe this as accurately as possible. There's not a whole lot of jobs that people can obtain that you work for 14-hour days and then you sleep at your office. I mean, that's technically what it is. You're working physical work for a flatbed. I'm assuming if you were a dry van driver, it'd be like, I call that would be the office. In flatbed, we are the dock workers. I'm just teasing. I'm sure they work too. I just haven't seen it. So imagine you go to your job that you have right now. You do it for 14 hours every day. And then at the end of your 14-hour mark, you sleep wherever you're working. So for some of you, that might be good. Some of you would be like, yeah, that's not going to work for me. So, and imagine that your pay stays the same. You do not get overtime. So, that is trucking. Now, your pay may be different every week because it's based on how much you actually drive, and it's not based on the hours you're working. It's based on the miles you drive. There are a few companies out there that actually pay salary, and they have one of the highest retention rates that has been reported that I've seen. I can't remember the names. It was a while ago that I got that information. Discovered that information. But yeah, there are a few rare companies that miss my Jeep that pay salary, which is, hey, that's pretty neat. So you know exactly what you're getting when you're getting it, and can plan payments effectively. So I don't know what else to say. I think everybody gets the gist of my disappointment in not being home on a Friday, going home on a Saturday, which I've done hundreds of times, which is fine. No, I guess it's not fine because I'm saying it's not fine. But I'll get home tomorrow and I won't leave until Monday, so I'll get a 34-hour reset in. It's just, mentally, it's all really mental for me, because in my mind I had planned out that I was going to be home today. If in my mind I had planned out I was going to be home tomorrow, I'd probably have a smile on my face because I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care because it's all part of my plan. But it's when my plan gets disrupted or changed and my mental planning is turned upside down, then I'm like, okay. So, anyway, got tomorrow to go. If you have any questions, please put them down below. And, yeah, I'll try to answer them.